Like a boss.
All right, ladies. So we're starting a new series, and this series is called "If Blank Had a Dating Coach." All right. So we're gonna be doing today if Jennifer Lopez, if J Lo had a dating coach. All right. If she hired me as a dating coach, I'm gonna show her how I could help her ass ensure that she never makes the mistakes that she made before. All right. And I really do believe this. In all honesty, like I really do believe this because a celebrity like her, someone who is as beautiful as her, and who gets so much attention, there's natural division in her mind between the voices of others and her voice, her inner voice, and the voices of men and the voices of people, what they expect from her and what she really wants. It's very difficult, and it could wait on anybody. And I don't care how beautiful you are, I don't care how strong your confidence is, it will get to you. And it has gotten to her. She is only human. And people who troll her because her relationship failed, you rot in hell because your relationships also failed. All right, don't be a hood rat. Okay, don't be a hood rat. All right. So we're gonna break her down. All right. Actually, we're gonna break her down and then lift her up. All right. How about that? Okay. Because I remember her in Anaconda. She was good with Ice Cube. Shit. All right. So let's begin this. And for those who want one-on-one coaching, go to the link below. And I have a seminar tomorrow. And in New York City, go to the link below. And in Europe next year, go to the link below. Okay. And if you guys want me to give a dating advice to somebody else, let me know. Okay. All right. Let's begin this. I'm excited about this, people. I'm excited. This is a moment, people. This is a moment in history. Let's begin this. All right. Let's go, Halo. Let's go, J Lo.
Oh my gosh, though. True love. What?
She can't even fucking take that serious. She's like, true love. Nigga, please.
This is so good.
Did you like it?
Jennifer,
Oh my god, Angie, that means a lot coming from you.
it's so good. I read it in one sitting.
Thank you.
I sat from the beginning, I didn't put it down and come back.
Right.
It's so good and so personal.
It is a little bit.
Is that scary?
A little bit. I mean, but again, the part that you guys want to notice is her body language. How like she just goes a little bit.
Personal.
Look.
It is a little bit.
Right, her voice lowers, right, and that's because this is a real problem. You see what I'm saying? And the first advice that I would give JLo, I know I'm stopping it, but I want to say this in general, is you gotta lower your expectations. Don't let people's expectations be placed on you. Don't let people say, oh my god, you guys will be together forever. Don't say yes to that shit. Don't say yes to like, oh my god, you guys will be known as the bitch who says, you know what, I love him, but I could dump him one day. Be known as that person. Be known as a person who says, yeah, I love him, but if he fucks up, I'll dump him. Like, you want to be known for that. Don't be known for somebody who's looking for true love, because if you do, when it fails, you're not living up to that image and you feel ashamed. Please, lady. J-Lo, mi amor, mira, mi amor, mira. Vente para acá, vente para acá, vente. Aquí, siéntate aquí. Come on, sit right here, right? Look, sorry, inappropriate. Sorry, Mark Anthony. You're not with her, so whatever. Look, man, you gotta lower your expectations, J Lo. All right, lower your expectations. It's okay. Your relationships will fail, but what I want you to do is to lower them. You should have never had them high. Those weddings that you made, those weddings signal to the world we're Aladdin and whatever the fuck that girl is, Layla. Is she? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Like and like people, and you feel that pressure to be that perfect couple. And when it inevitably fails, you feel ashamed, and that's okay to feel ashamed. But the point is that could have been prevented. Don't let people say you guys are together forever, how beautiful you are. No. Stop them. Say, hey man, I get it, but we still gotta see. And I don't give a fuck if you come across as a cold bitch, because if you come across as a cold bitch, that makes Marky Mark love you even more. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's keep watching. I got you, like J-Lo. I got
Is
you.
that scary?
So scary. When I sat down to write the book, it was supposed to be kind of like just a fan book, a diary of the year I went on tour. Pictures and little anecdotes.
So it tells me that, yeah, she was writing it, but then she didn't notice that she has some deep emotions that she hasn't processed. And when you sorry, J-Lo, I'm talking to you, mi amor. And when you started writing it down, you realize, wow, like there's some unprocessed emotions that I haven't really processed.
Road for the first time and all that. And having just gone through the divorce right before we went on tour, it was just this whole thing that was happening that I didn't even realize was happening, but was absolutely happening.
It happens, man. I remember last year, from February to April, people, it was the lowest point of my life, without a doubt, man. the lowest point. The reason why is because all of my joints were starting to hurt. My shoulder was fucked. My hand was fucked. My elbow was fucked. My knee, I couldn't walk right. It was swollen. My Achilles started doing clicking. My ankle, I hurt my ankle, and then my left knee was getting fucked, so I couldn't walk for like a good 2 weeks. It got dire, man. It got dire, and I was still making videos. I was still grinding. I stopped drawing for like 2 months. But the point is that I didn't know. I was chronically stressed, chronic, because of that moment. She says it's real, man. You don't notice the shit you're going through until somebody asks you how you doing, and then you realize, oh my god, like I'm doing really bad. And you break down. You don't notice yourself, like you just break down, you know. And that's what what happened to you, that you didn't know you were playing up to the image of people. Everything's good until it became so real that it was time to break down. And that's okay, man. It's okay to break down. Nothing wrong with that.
And it was just a transformative, transitional time in my life where I just discovered and had faced myself.
Right.
Kind of
You see, it's something you want to know why those moments are transformative? It's because it's fire to gold. Fire breaks down gold. I don't know. The point is that the deep emotions changes you. It transforms your mind for the good or the bad. Intense emotions transform your mind. That's why the imprints that you had as a child were so permanent. You see what I'm saying? Because you felt deep emotions at that time. Let's keep listening.
through my music, like,
Yeah.
oh wow.
First of all, the whole thing is emotional. I got emotional from the beginning when you were sitting in the dressing room and you said out loud for the first time that your marriage wasn't gonna make
Yeah.
it. I can't be with Mark
Yeah.
anymore. When you read this back, does it make you emotional back again?
Well, I had to do the audiobook of this,
Oh,
right?
gosh.
So I was like, I didn't want to get emotional. Like I wanted to.
Yeah, that's just J-Lo, mi amor. That just means you got to deal with those. You have to process it. And one of the biggest reasons why people don't process it is because they're in their heads, they're trying to be the image of the public. A self that doesn't cry, a self that doesn't get hurt, a self that is strong. But you're a human being, Halo. Okay? You break down. You got to give yourself those moments to break down. You got to allow sometimes your fans to see that you know you're not always happy. Because then when shit goes down, you can't really be yourself. You can't really express and vent out how you want to vent because it doesn't go with the image that people see of you. Yo, fuck that image. Break it down, man. You know, make sure that your image is somebody who's willing to show those kind of emotions, who's willing to fail. You want that kind of image, not the image of someone who's perfect, who never fails. Because when you do fail, you feel like shit. You see what I'm saying? So the first thing that I would tell you is, like I said, when things don't work out, don't be ashamed. Realize it's a normal thing. Normalize your failures. Normalize your divorce. Don't be ashamed of it. You know, lower your expectations with this relationships in general. You have seen your whole life. Relationships will never make you happy, no matter how beautiful and sexy you are. I'm still single, J-Lo. Hit me up. The Lexus P. It's my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So it's. I'll never hurt you. I never hurt you. I don't play no games. So yeah, man, it's something you gotta lower those expectations. You know how low you gotta get those expectations, J-Lo? You gotta get so low you meet me. That's how low you get. You get so low you meet me. You know, I can promise you, you'll never get hurt with me. Okay, let's keep watching.
To be able to read the book and just kind of read it,
No.
and I had to keep stopping. I had to keep stopping because it reminds you of those moments, and I wrote them in a way that was very real to me, you know. So yeah, it's definitely an emotional journey for me.
When you share this much stuff,
Yeah, man, it's good for her, man. Like J-Lo, if you go through those emotions, it's good, cause usually they're suppressed. You know, you wanna see a therapist and talk to somebody. I bet you do, really do. But use your music, like you said, to express those feelings, and don't worry about how people might interpret those lyrics. Own up to it. Own your truth so that nobody could use it against you. You know, process those emotions, mujer. You know.
though, that and some of this is about other people's lives, kind of. I mean, it's your
Yeah.
perspective and your story, but it, a lot of Mark's, stuff that happened when Mark isn't here. Do you have to keep that
Mark?
in mind?
Oh,
Do you have to
sure.
worry about like
This
protecting
book,
their?
yeah, of course. This book was never about kind of pointing the finger at anybody. It was really about looking in the mirror. It was something just in my
Yeah.
relationships, as far as it was, concerned for me, that wasn't, lining up. And the missing component was me loving myself and being able to take care of myself.
Yeah,
That was
and,
it.
and let me tell you what that is. When you're a feminine woman, you put others before you. And the reason why you put others before you is because you're not really being yourself. You're playing out to an image of being feminine. And sometimes this image only has this image has constrictions. I'm a feminine woman. And this spot, I'm a feminine woman, right? Everything's for the guy, right? And now when it's time to take care of yourself, you got to be a little masculine. You got to be a little selfish. You got to forget the guy. But because you're feminine, oh, you know what? Let me feel better through pleasing him. You know? If I'm that guy, this is a beautiful thing, okay? I'm not helping you, okay? You find therapy on your own. But since it's not me, then you got to realize that being feminine is not always a solution. You got to learn to tap into your inner father, your inner masculine, your inner wife, your inner husband, whatever you want. The point is, you want to tap into that masculine energy. That masculine energy is what you want from a guy, but you got to realize it's within you, J-Lo. Everybody has an element of the father and the mother, an undertone, and you only need that undertone to lift you up. So how do you do that? You got to find that within yourself, like she's about to talk about. You're about to talk about it, but you got to find that strength within yourself. You got to find things that you enjoy, like you said, but the point is being more assertive with yourself, saying no more often, having those standards strict, saying if a guy does this, I do this. It's not based on emotion, but based on the protocol. Based on the things that happen in your life that you say, you know what, I didn't like that, and that was the first sign of things to come. If I see that sign, I'm gonna break it off, right? Why? Because you've seen it before. You have experience under your belt. You see what I'm saying?
Put on the oxygen mask.
Yes,
right?
I always refer to that.
But it's true.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to say, this is good for me. This is not good for me.
And that means not being super feminine all the time. That means say, hey, bro, like, I don't like the way things are going, and I'm willing to lose you. That's what that means. You see what I'm saying? And by tapping into your inner father, it means you can't be feminine all the time. You got to be your own source of emotion. Go watch the video about how to tap into your shadow side, and how to use your how to have a masculine undertone. I have videos about that, J-Lo, so go watch it, mi amor. I'm not gonna call you mi amor no more, okay? We're done with the mi amor.
You can't accept anything that doesn't feel right to you in your soul.
In the end, you talk about everybody. You gave this book to a few people to read, and you gave it to Mark to read.
Of course I
early
did.
drafts.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, man,
Make
it's
you
been
take anything
addictive.
else.
Well, he just
she's like, nigga, watch this, read this fucking book, man. I'm like, if I was Mark, I'm like, ¿qué? I'm like, ¿qué? Mi amor, pero ¿qué lo que yo haga?
basically, he read it and he was like, whoa, okay,
Damn, bitch.
I didn't know, like, all this was going on. Like, nobody knows what your journey is inside your mind unless you share it with them.
Right.
And he was happy that, he was like, I'm happy that you learned something, like you grew, like something happened for you.
So, but do you start dating differently? Are you going to date?
Sure.
Dating again? Are you dating
No,
yet?
I'm not dating right now.
Okay.
I'm not. I just decided I was taking a.
You see, a woman like her, she can't date superstars, man. That's a problem when you're a successful woman like her, man. Your options for men are limited. She can't, man, so bad. She can't just go out with Joselito from the block, even though Joselito is a good dude. She just can't. She's too big. Like, she's too big. She's only limited to some dudes, J-Lo. It's difficult, man, when your pool of men is low. Shit. J-Lo, man, I don't know, man. That is tough. That is a predicament that famous women are in, man. And I'll be honest with you, J-Lo, I don't have a solution for that. Because you're famous, the only dudes that you could date are guys in your level or maybe even below you, a little bit below you, but even then they feel that difference and they just feel insecure. Like it's not easy, man. What I would do is just lower your expectations, man, and don't expect much from people. Not to be negative, but to be realistic. Cause you know that. Let things happen as a surprise, man. It's tough, man. Like they're I'll be honest with you, there's just some things I just don't have a solution for. And that's one of them. The super successful woman, I don't see a win-win, a solution that's really good, because it's hard. If you were a guy, you would be like, bro, you don't even need to talk to me. But if you're a successful woman, you need somebody to help you, like, not hurt people's ego, because it's unfortunate, but your success does intimidate men. and your success also makes men who are not as successful as you, it lowers them, because women who have a higher degree have a lower selection of men. It sucks, right?
Some time to be on my own and be my own best friend and be happy on my own. And what does that feel like to not like even text people or flirt with anybody? Just no possibility of that. Just
Now, watch out. Wait a minute. No possibility. Come on, J-Lo. I'm doing this video for you, man. Come on. Relax.
What does that feel like, Jen?
Will you do it differently when it's time?
I will go slower, I think. I think I'll be a lot more cautious.
What that tells me is that it means that she gets attached very strong, right? And the reason why, we're gonna finish this interview quickly, okay?
Just little by little.
If you could paint the perfect guy, what does that look
The
like?
perfect
What
guy?
does he look like?
I don't know what he looks like.
Yes, you do. Dark skin, Dominican, maybe looks a little dusty from time to time, has a little sense of humor, can be petty sometimes. You can call him Petty Wop. Has a YouTube channel. J-Lo, come on. Daddy loves
How
you.
does he behave?
He behaves very good.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's super faithful.
So that's oh wow.
Super
Okay, see.
sweet.
Okay. So she's pretty much describing Mark Anthony right now, okay? Essentially, she's using like an opposite. She's describing the kind of guys that she normally dates.
He's funny. I'm not,
Is he famous?
He doesn't have to be.
But it's
at
okay
all.
if he maybe would be.
If he is, I don't care.
Yeah, it's tough. Look, I was gonna look at something quickly.
Just Powell, I'm a street
One second.
photographer from New York City.
One second.
Flirt with anybody. Just no possibility of that. Just me on my.
So she's saying she's taking it slow, right? Like, again, that just tells me, J-Lo, you gotta slow the fuck down, J-Lo, okay? You gotta slow the fuck down. And the problem isn't that you may be having sex soon with the guy. I don't give a fuck if you have sex within the first 10 minutes. Actually, I do. But let him take you back home, okay? Give it an hour, you're gonna do that, okay? Or at least an hour and a half, okay? not 5 minutes. But the point is that don't give up your time too soon, J-Lo. Because I can promise you that you text everybody a long time, but when it comes to loving a dude, you text them back fast. Trust me, J-Lo. I know you, okay? You got to slow down. Like you said, slow down the pace. Have a protocol. Once a week. Just see them once a week. Once a week for the first 2 or 3 months. Don't initiate contact. Stop the LOLs and the ha-has. I know you'll be doing that shit, J-Lo, okay? Calm the fuck down with the LOLs and the ha-has. And let him do all the work. Let him initiate the relationship. If you feel like he doesn't want to commit to you, don't ask him to do it. Just back off and let him decide for his own. Take your hand off the pot and stop cooking, girl. All right? Stop cooking, girl. All right? Sounds like a saying. Get your hand off that pot and stop cooking. I would never tell that to a woman, but in this case, 100%. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Alex from Mindful Attraction. Tell me who you guys want me to give a dating advice next, okay? We're doing celebrities now, all right? So I'm still trolling. We're still going to troll people out there, but this is more nicer, okay? Be safe.
All right, ladies. So this is the course that all of you guys have been asking me for, and it's the psychological game of attraction. This is pretty much the course that will make any man beg to want to commit with you. This is the course that I wish, I'll be honest with you, if I was a woman, this is the kind of course that I want, because it's a course that's specifically geared to help you understand how guys fall in love and how to do it in a systematic way that's almost predictable, right? So let me show you guys how this course is set up. By the way, there's a 30-day money back guaranteed on this course. So if you guys don't like it, you guys will get money back. Look, let me show you how it's done, right? So it's split up in a few sections. The first section is the introduction, obviously, what to expect from it. After that is I'm giving you an understanding of the psychology of attraction, right? Because you need to understand that dating is a game. You need to think strategically, that there are certain laws of human nature that you cannot break, and just a few things of why people love each other. It's very important to have a realistic expectation. After that, we go into the 3 phases of every relationship. They all go in these 3 phases, and these phases could overlap each other at times, right? The first phase is the pre-honeymoon period. It is when you first know the person, or it is when you're becoming acquaintance with the guy, or it is when you guys broke up or and are back together, or it is when you guys had a long period of you guys not knowing each other and now you guys want to rekindle things. This works in any point of the relationship that you need to spark interest and curiosity. So these videos are specific for that. Specific to create curiosity, how to get to know the guy the right way, using your non-verbals, how to create a powerful reputation. It's truly powerful stuff. After that is the honeymoon period. This honeymoon period is how to get from curiosity to interest to creating a deep connection. So all of these videos are specifically geared to that. Not the 30, no. These specific videos are there for this phase, and this phase is any phase. You guys are having a good, happy moment. You guys just got back together, and now you feel that peak. You feel that happiness that you guys felt. That's what this is, right? So these videos are there for that, creating a lonely fantasy, the preemptive breakup, the triangle of love, using words to control his man. It's powerful stuff. After that is the post honeymoon period, and again is a short list of videos because these videos are there to solidify the connection that you already created. So if you just had an incredible moment, or you just came out of a vacation with a guy and everything went well, you better use this phase, because if you don't do this, he's gonna become disenchanted. It's just how it is. These are very specific videos, and if you and all you gotta do is just say, all right, where am I? I tell you where you guys are, and you just watch the video. It's pretty much like being coached by me. You got some bonus videos, stop being nice, dealing with the inevitable, how to deal with breakup, how to deal with getting over a dude. This is the how to overcome manipulation, identifying manipulation, the term manipulation, defending yourself against manipulation, what to do if you're already in a manipulative relationship, and how to avoid them through detachment. It's pretty much an extremely succinct and laser focused course. Not one waste of motion. That's why I love it. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee if you guys don't like it. No questions asked, people. All right. And if you guys want to support this channel, this is how you support it. And I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. See you guys inside.